10 things I want to master before this year ends. Number one would be to love myself. That's always been the number one thing for me is, man, I need to learn how to love myself. And I don't think I've done that I don't even remember the last time I can say that I actually love myself. Um, Man, that one is tough because I talked to a lot of people who told me, man, they have issues loving themselves. So that'll definitely be number one for me. Number two will have to be finding myself. Once I find myself, oh my God, I know I'm gonna unlock so much potential within myself. Um, so once I know who I am, once I master knowing who I am, I feel like spiritually, mentally, I'm gonna be untouchable. Um, so that'll definitely be number two for me is finding myself. Number three would be to learn how to save money. I feel like, man, that's such a big issue with a lot of people, man. We have a hard time learning how to save money because it's like once you get money in your hands or your pocket, it's like burning. My mom used to always tell me, like, man, stop letting that money burn through your pockets. Like, I used to feel it. Like, I would get $3 and I would be itching to spend it. And then once I got in my adulthood, it was like, man, sometimes, man, there'd be trouble trying to pay the rent because I'm spending money on useless things. And then I wake up the next day and I'm so regretful. Like, why did I just spend the money on this? Why? So learning how to save would be a big, big, big thing to master for me. Number four, I want to master self-control. Um, because, man, a lot of time I'm just so out of control with things, man, that I'm not able to think clearly because my self-control is just not there. Um, I don't know, man. I'm trying to get better at that. Um, Self-control. Man, whether it's eating, you know, whether it's gambling, whatever the case is, I want to learn self-control. I feel like that's just the key to a lot of things, is learning self-control. Um, so that's one thing I want to learn is self-control because a lot of things will help with those first three. Is self-control. Number five would be I want to learn how to have fun. Truthfully, man, I haven't had fun since um, my years in church around 2014 through 2017 or 18 was some of my most funniest years, um, doing activities, outreaches, different things like that. I want to learn how to, have fun again. I haven't had fun since, 2017. Since then, it's been like very like up and down. So learning how to have fun, learning how to go out, and do things when people ask me to go out, and not just sitting in the house all day, every day like I do. Being a homebody, it's miserable. It's starting to get very miserable. So I want to learn how to start having fun. Number six is I want to learn how to master. I really want to master fasting, um, because fasting goes along with self-control. If I can fight off these urges of, hunger, I know that I can fight off anything else. Whether it's the urge to Man, let's be real. I'm an adult. Whether it's fighting off urges to want to, what do you say, masturbate, different things like that. It's different urges. It's a lot of urges that people have, man. And I'm just not afraid to show mine. Um, so if I can master fasting, I can master all, like, anything, man. I can turn away anything, whether it's women, sex, of course, whether it's pills, um, anything like that. I just want to master fasting. Seriously, that's a big goal of mine. Number 7, I really want to master how to walk away. And what I mean by that is walking away from negativity, um, walking away from people who are harming me. Because I don't know, some is just weird. I was getting hurt for about 2 years straight, and I don't know what made me stay. It kept going back and back and back and just continuing to get hurt. So I want to learn how to walk away. I want to master that. And once I master that, man, like I said, man, James is going to be the best version of James. So mastering that is just, wow, big one. Number 8 is I want to master being more forgiving. Being more forgiving. And what I mean by that is I still got anger for people from my childhood, for the same people who murdered my uncle in front of me, or the same people that put me through hell in high school. I want to master how to forgive them, because it's like it still has a hold over me. And if I can master how to forgive all of them, man, I know I'm going to feel a lot better. And I know I'm going to be way more forgiving. I'm a better person. So definitely I want to master forgiving. Number 9 is a very important one for me, man. I want to learn how to stop feeling like I'm begging people to stay in my life. Uh, if they can't see the value in me, then I need to let them go. Um, but that's one of the biggest things, man, I did. I guess I was begging this person to stay in my life, even after all the hurt. And it's because it's going to be connected to my number 10. But that's definitely a big one. I feel like I've been doing too much begging. Too much begging. And I'm sick of it. I'm very much sick of it. So number 10 is I want to master knowing my self-worth. And that's tied to my last one. Begging people to stay. It's because I didn't know my worth. I didn't feel good enough. I always, like, growing up, never felt good enough, never felt confident. Self-esteem has always been low. It's been up and down. I had a period of time, like I said, when I was in church for those 3 or 4 years, and my confidence was skyrocketed. But that was about the only period of time, from my childhood until now. It's like, it's been tough. So I really want to master knowing my self-worth. And man, I feel like that's just going to be so amazing. And I cannot wait for that. So right now, those are the 10 things I'm working on right now. Those are the 10 things I really, really want to master before this year ends. I don't want to go into the next year, feeling the way I did, this year. I always want to keep progressing through the years. And this one was just another, learning curve for me. So those are the 10 things I'm going to master. I will master.